Kia ora, I'm Janet Hook from the Aspire Aotearoa Research Centre at the University of Otago in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'll be sharing findings on work we undertook with community pharmacists. I'd like to acknowledge our funder and my collaborators, particularly Sharika Muthumala, who worked on this project for a summer studentship. Aotearoa New Zealand has introduced policies to greatly reduce tobacco availability, which has led to debate over alternative models, including whether pharmacies could supply tobacco, provide cessation support, and be a short-term distribution channel until smoking prevalence fell. We explored this idea with pharmacists. Many of you may be wondering why we would want to supply tobacco via pharmacies, given many US pharmacies have delisted tobacco, either voluntarily or in response to local ordinances. However, pharmacies in Aotearoa are smaller, offer fewer products, and have a stronger focus on health. They also supply products such as methadone, so there's a precedent that could potentially be used. Yet to date, few studies have explored pharmacy supply. A small survey found mixed support, but didn't probe responses. We wanted to take that next step, explore pharmacists' thoughts on the idea, the risks and benefits they saw, and whether barriers could be overcome. Sharika is a qualified pharmacist, so we used her professional networks and snowball sampling. Participants needed to be a practicing pharmacist working at least a day a week in a community pharmacy. We found several functional barriers: the store design and space, time, staff training and knowledge, risks to staff and store safety, and the costs of supplying tobacco. One participant summed up the concerns. Participants felt anxious that supplying tobacco would undermine their status as health professionals. They queried how easily they could have cessation conversations with patients and thought tobacco companies would try to influence them to promote tobacco use. Most considered supplying tobacco unacceptable and antithetical to their role of fostering health. However, a smaller group of our participants felt either neutral or saw some opportunities to develop conversations about smoking, engage in relational interactions, and make a difference to their community's well-being by supporting smoking cessation. This group envisaged offering hope to people who smoke, who often experience stigma and lack the resources and support to quit. While they knew tobacco to be harmful, they could see how supplying it could actually support smoking cessation. So what do our findings mean? The opposition we found questions whether this policy would be feasible, at least initially. However, when fewer people smoke, it might be timely to consider a pharmacy supply model where people opposed to supplying tobacco could opt out. This approach would enable people who smoke to have intensive cessation support and may help continue reductions in smoking prevalence. Our study has some important limitations, including its small scale and single location. Future work could address those limitations and also engage more with pharmacist groups to develop specific proposals that could then be explored with a larger sample. We hope our work stimulates debate over how community-level interventions could help reduce smoking prevalence. If you have any questions, please contact me, and please also check out our website for more information on Aotearoa's tobacco policy development.